to this presentation. This is how to raise your confidence and your self-worth so you can attract eights, nines, and tens. All right. So eights, nines, and tens, we're talking about the scale of 1 to 10, how attractive a woman is. Eights, nines, and tens are at the top of the scale, right? These are high caliber women. In order to attract high caliber women, I'm gonna just be real with you. You have to be a high caliber man, right? But what is a high caliber man? It's not what you think it is. It's a man who is grounded in his masculinity, a man who has a purpose, a man that knows what he's doing, a man that's passionate about his life, he loves his life, and he's an energy about him. It's a winning energy. It's a man that's doing his shit, right? He's moving forward, he's a leader, he's focused, and he knows what the hell he's doing. And he knows his values. He knows what type of women he likes, what type of women he goes for. He knows the qualities that he looks for in a woman. He has standards, and he doesn't compromise or dip or bend when a woman shows up. Now, here's the truth, okay? If you want to attract eights, nines, and tens, you have to first have mastered the lower levels, right? So if you can barely get sixes and sevens, how the hell are you supposed to get eights, nines, and tens? Like, just be real with yourself. Like, I worked my way up. You know what I mean? First, I got some sixes, and I got some sevens, and I got some eights, and I got some nines. Now, tens, I don't know. This whole idea of a 10, I don't really have an idea of a 10. I don't think any woman is really a 10. I think you can make a woman a 10. There's a difference. I believe a 10, to me, a woman can't be a 10 until she has become my woman and she complies and she is serving my purpose and making my life better. Now she's a 10, right? I'm not gonna I don't care how beautiful a woman is. She's not a 10 until I get to know her and I see, okay, this is a great woman to have in my life and she makes my life better and I can support her and we complement each other. Now she's a 10. You see, change the game. Stop putting these women on pedestals talking about she's a 10. She ain't no 10. She's not a 10 until you get to know her and see her personality. Her looks are there to put you in this illusion, oh, she's so beautiful, she's so perfect. No, she's not. She's a human being that has insecurities, that has problems. She does weird shit behind the scenes that you wouldn't expect, right? You know what I mean? It's a normal human being. But it's just understanding, okay, if you want eights, nines, and tens, you gotta work your way up, bro. You gotta get your practice in. You gotta get your references in. You gotta work on yourself, work on your character. You know, feel good about yourself. Feel like a man, right? When you look in the mirror, you gotta like what you see. If you don't like what you see, do something about it. Don't wait for something to happen. Nothing's gonna happen. You have to take responsibility, right? You have to say, okay, if you don't like the way how you sound, work on your voice. If you don't like your communication skills, work on your communication skills. You don't like your style, work on your style. Don't like your physique, work on your physique. You don't like the kind of money you're making, increase your income. It's about how you feel about yourself. The woman's response to you is a reflection on how you feel about yourself and how grounded you are in your masculinity, how confident you are, and how much self-worth you have. Now, for me, you know, I get compliments about, oh, you're so confident, oh, you're so grounded, oh, you're so masculine. Okay, but I wasn't always getting these compliments. This was something I had to work on. So I'll tell you my process. I'll tell you what I do, okay? I handle my life, bro. You know what I mean? I make sure that I'm secure in all areas of my life. If you're walking around with insecurities, women can feel the weakness in your voice. They can see it in your body language. They can see when you don't really have that real value. And so start working on it. And start believing in yourself. Because here's the thing. Women will take a chance on you if they see that you're moving up. That's why you'll see certain guys, they may not have that much value, but women will still go for them because they see that he's still able to carry this energy of someone who's enjoying life, someone who's winning, someone who's going somewhere. You know? Some guys, they're just confident. They just love life. They just feel good. They love to have a good time or whatever. And if you think about it, that's the same vibe that a successful guy would have. So now we need to understand, okay, it's not so much about the shallow concepts that they've given us. It's about what's really going on below the surface. It's the energy. It's this masculine but grounded energy, and it's clear and it's focused and it's embracing the sexuality You know, it's this man who's just whole. You want to stop thinking that a woman is going to make you happy. Get that idea out of your head. You have to become happy. You have to make yourself happy, and then you share that happiness with the woman. The woman is not supposed to give you love. She's not supposed to give you happiness. She's not supposed to give you anything. You're supposed to not need shit. You don't need nothing from no one, no man, no woman. You're good. When you meet someone, you want to share, because in life we want to connect with others, right? But you don't want to be taking, you know, because you have holes in your character and holes in how you feel, and you're trying to get something for somebody. That shit is weak, bro. That shit is unattractive. Women ain't going for that. You want 8s, 9s, and 10s. If you think about it, when it was more simple back in the day, it was very simple. The most attractive women went for the most powerful men. That's how it was. You look at stories of emperors and kings and stuff, they had thousands of women. Why? Because they had power. They had influence. They were dominant, right? And so they call the shots and they get the results, and that's just what it was. Now life is different, right? We're not in those same times that we were before, but you can still demonstrate the qualities. You can carry yourself as an emperor. You can carry yourself like a king, and women will respond to you as such, right? But it's a practice. You practice being this way. You practice having your chest out. You practice having your head out. You practice speaking with authority. You practice not giving a fuck, right? Until you start to become this being, and women will start responding to you. But you got to work your way up. You got to build your success one step at a time. Start where you are. Stop making excuses. Stop waiting for shit to happen. Stop trying to find a secret way to get the girl. There is no secret way, bruh. And if there is a secret way, it's gonna be temporary. You'll get a temporary success, and you won't be able to repeat it. You have to become what you want. You want 8s, 9s, and 10s. You have to become an 8 or a 9 or a 10 as a man. That's the right way to do it. That's how you get consistent results. Don't you want consistent results? Do you want to just get a woman and get lucky and lose her? Or do you want to get women on a consistent basis where it's no big deal, where this is just who you are? Right? So 8s, 9s, and 10s, bro, these are the most attractive women. They have choice. They have options. They are not in scarcity, right? They're not desperate. So you have to beat these other men. Bro, what is your gift? What is your value? Like, what value can you give me? Like, if I walk up to you and I say, bro, like what is your superpower, bro? Like, what is so cool about you? Like, why should we be friends? Like, why should I be cool with you? Like, what qualities do you have that are cool, man? Like, you should be able to answer this question, right? I know why I'm attractive. I can tell you. I'm grounded in my masculinity. I'm confident. I'm a leader. I take risk and I go towards success. I make shit happen. I can handle life. I can handle tests. I can handle tension. I have great communication skills. I'm intelligent. I'm disciplined. I have a great physique. I'm in great shape. I have my style on point. I look good. I can hold my own in social situations. I believe in myself. I'm positive. I'm optimistic. I'm fulfilled. My energy is contagious. I leave people better off than when I met them. I'm grateful. These are attractive qualities. You add all of these together, and there's a certain energy that you carry. And I'm telling you, when you walk up to a woman, it's different. You'll stand out. I can go up to a woman and pick her up just by asking for the time. I want you guys to understand. It's like you try to find, oh, what do I say? What is the secret method? You can go up to a woman and say anything and pick her up, bro, if your energy is right, if you're grounded in your masculinity, if your character is solid, if you can handle tension. Think about it like this. Maybe this might make sense. I hope it does. we have to understand the energy dynamic, right? And how attraction works. Masculine energy, feminine energy, zoom. That's what attraction is. So the hotter the woman is, or the more attractive the woman is, the more feminine energy she possesses. And that's chaotic energy, actually. It's chaotic energy. That's why hot, attractive women test you, because they have all this energy and there's a certain, all these feelings they want to feel, and they're testing you to see if you're strong enough to contain her energy. So feminine energy is chaotic energy. The more attractive she is, the more chaotic the energy is. And you're the masculine energy, and you are the container, right? So that's why it's easier to get less attractive women, because the less attractive women come with less chaos, right? And you can contain it better. But the more attractive she is, the more chaos, and if you can't contain it, then she'll swallow you. And she can tell that if you can't handle her energy. Start to see this. When you interact with women, you'll see what I'm talking about. When you walk up to her, you feel her energy. That's why you get nervous and shit, because you feel like you can't handle it. It's too much. Oh shit, she's so beautiful. Oh my God. Da, da, da. If you feel like that, it's because you're tense, bro. It's too much tension. Bro, so eights, nines, and tens, bro, they're not like they're not easy to get, but it can become easy once you really become an 8, 9, and 10 as a man. And you can become that. As I said, you focus on these things, raising your grounded masculinity. A lot of that is just being able to handle tension in life, right? And this is you do this through becoming disciplined, through applying logic and order to situations, and stop letting your emotions fuck you up. Stop allowing your emotions to throw you off your game, and you lose your focus and get distracted and all that shit, bro. Those are weak qualities, bro. You need to be grounded. Like, think of grounded like a stone that stays. Imagine like a sea, and there's like a stone, and the water's hitting the stone in the sea. You know, the waves are hitting the stone, and the stone stays firm. Think of those waves as the woman. The woman is gonna test you and see if you're gonna budge, if you're gonna compromise or change your values or whatever, and you just stay firm. You're like, yo, like, is you with it or not? Like, are you with the vibes or not? You know, like, that's the vibe. It's like, look, I'm a man, I'm masculine, I'm grounded, I lead. Are you gonna follow? If you're not gonna follow, see you later, right? This is what guys do though. They'll say, oh, they'll try to approach a woman, and if the woman ain't going with their vibe, they'll start like trying to chase her, like, oh no, but yeah, I like that, I like what you do, and yeah, and you know, oh okay, yeah, let's go over there, and follow the woman and chase her around, and she'll, you know, maybe she'll take the validation or whatever, but she's not gonna feel the attraction for you like that, bro. The frame has to be proper. You have to be in your masculine leading energy, and you have to be able to communicate with authentically, because your energy, she needs to feel your masculine energy. And if it's distorted by a facade or distorted by a front, she's not gonna feel it. And she's actually gonna feel something is off. And when she feels something is off, she will then try to understand it logically. She may say, oh, he wasn't tall enough, or oh, he wasn't cute enough, or oh, he wasn't this. That's her justifying it after the fact. What actually happened is you weren't grounded enough in your masculinity, and you didn't demonstrate enough value for her to want to be submissive to you, or go in her feminine, right? And want to align with you. Masculine and feminine energy complement each other. That's the energy, that's what creates, that's creation. That's how we create a child. That's how we create experiences. That's how we create life. It's through the combination of masculine and feminine energy. It's natural for a masculine man to get with a feminine woman. It's not natural when a masculine man is acting feminine and a feminine woman is having to be masculine. And she's having to lead, and she's having to wear the pants in the relationship, and she's having to show you how to do this, and you don't know how to do shit, and you can't make no decision. She has to make decision for you. And that's why it puts you in the friend zone and all that shit. Because they don't feel that masculine energy from you, bro. So, feeling worthy of 8s, 9s, and 10s, bro, you gotta feel masculine. You gotta feel like a man. The more you feel like a man, the more you'll feel worthy of women. And it's how do you begin to feel more like a man? You start developing these qualities of a man, these masculine qualities. What are some masculine qualities? Courage, demonstrating courage in your life, demonstrating discipline, focus, dominance, assertiveness. You know what I mean? Integrity. It's another one I'm trying to think of. Leadership. Groundedness. Demonstrating order. Logic. Bruh. These are the masculine qualities that you need to demonstrate. And by demonstrating these qualities, you'll attract more feminine. The more masculine you become, the more feminine you will attract, right? And you want to attract feminine women. You don't want to attract masculine women. Bro, it's weird. Now you're like butting heads. It's almost like, you're attracting another man. Like, that's not what we're doing here. We want feminine women that want to be women, right? And so the more masculine you become, the more you'll become attractive to feminine women. And it's just understanding what this means. As I said, these qualities of courage, of discipline, of focus, of order, of logic, right? Let the woman be emotional. Let her be crazy. Let her be that. But you bring the logic. You bring the order. You handle her. You contain her energy. Because women want to be feminine. They want to be emotional, but they need a man to keep it grounded so they don't fuck up their life and create a bunch of chaos. Because the woman represents chaotic energy. It's not a bad thing. We need chaos. We need shit to happen, or else life could get boring. That's why you get what, hanging around with women, it can be fun because they're so like, yeah, this, and let's go over here, and oh my gosh, it's kind of fun. But you have to bring that leadership so that it doesn't get too crazy, like understand what the goal is or what kind of intention you have, and just staying firm in that, right? And women are gonna test you. Don't break. Yeah, bro. So it's just understanding, like, eights, nines, and tens. They're human beings like everyone else, but they just contain more chaotic energy, more feminine energy, and you have to be able to be the masculine energy that can contain that energy and keep it grounded. And that turns her on. That's why they test you. When you pass their test, they get turned on every time, each time. If a woman is attracted to you, it's because you've passed her test. If she's not attracted to you, it's because you haven't passed her test, right? And it's also understanding, bro, bringing up your value, bro. Like, be a man that can create experiences for women. And you don't have to make $1 million to create experiences for women. I've been on dates with beautiful women that make more money than me, but they go on these dates with me and they enjoy the time, even if it's just at the park, even if it's just at a smoothie place, because I'm a masculine, grounded man that can contain and allow them to express themselves. We have amazing conversations. We talk about things that they never get to talk with because I'm not judging the woman, right? I'm grounded, I'm whole, I'm happy. I'm not trying to get anything from her. I'm not seeking validation. I'm not nervous and awkward around her. I don't give a fuck. I will walk away in the middle of the date if I'm not fucking with the vibes. And that turns them on because they're like, yo, this is a real man that can handle me. This is a real man that I can trust. This is a powerful man that's going somewhere in life. She needs to see that you're going somewhere. She needs to see you winning. You can't be like a fucking loser, bro. It's not okay. Nobody wants to be friends with a loser. So why would a woman want to give up her pussy to a guy that's a loser? And some guys may say, oh, but sometimes they give up their pussy to guys who are losers. Pay attention. Maybe you think he's a loser, but pay attention. He's doing something right. If a girl is giving up her pussy, do you realize when a girl gives up her pussy, she's allowing a guy to ram her? Like, ram the fuck out of her? Like, she's not gonna do that unless she sees some value in him. Figure it out, bro. Figure it out. He's doing something right. He's triggering an emotion in her that's attracting her and turning her on and making her pussy wet. There's some characteristics that he's developed and he's demonstrating that's turning her on. Pay attention. But also pay attention too, because some guys, they can fuck girls, but they can't keep them. Think about that too. Think about that, because that's actually an important quality to me. I'm not one of those guys that just wants to fuck and that's it. I did go through that phase where I would just fuck girls or whatever. But now it's like, okay, I want to have a rotation. I like to have women around consistently, right? And there's a way of being that I have to be. And this, it's actually great having women around, like multiple women, and having a rotation, because it forces you to stay in your masculine, to stay grounded, to be the best version of yourself. Because in order to maintain a rotation of attractive women, you got to be on point, bro. You got to be sharp. You know what I mean? You got to keep them attracted. You got to keep them coming back for more. You can't be boring. You can't be the same dude she was last time she saw you. You can't be complacent, or else she's gonna seek value somewhere else. So it's actually great. That's why I think it's important for a man to focus on abundance. Don't be one of those guys, as soon as a girl shows up, you just take the first one and go. Because you're just settling, bro. And that's not a way to live. You got to value your life. We don't know when it's going to be our last breath. We don't know when we're going to die, bro. So live your life exactly how you want to live it. Set big goals and start moving towards those goals. Take one step at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself, right? Don't say, oh, this goal is too big, I'm never going to achieve it. No, you can achieve it, bro, right? You can do it on your own and take your small steps and work towards it, or get some support, get some guidance. Right? If you want to speed up the process, go and find somebody that is further along the journey than you are, and go and learn from that guy. And get that help, get that support. So look, man, I'm going to be real with y'all. Attract your 8s, 9s, and 10s. If you currently are not able to, you don't feel worthy of 8s, 9s, and 10s, and you're not able to attract them, it's a process. I'm not going to lie to you. It's a process. It's going to take steps. It's going to take, willpower. Is going to take mental toughness to really develop these qualities necessary to attract women. So what I've done to help you, right? You can go at this on your own. That's why I give you the information in this video. But in order to speed up this process, and instead of taking maybe 3 years or whatever, achieving this result in months, attracting 8s, 9s, and 10s. If that's something you like to do, I literally have a program that's designed to get you that result. So you can start dating and attracting 8s, 9s, and 10s, and you can have a rotation or just have a girlfriend, whatever you want to do. But you got to get to this point where you can consistently attract these level of women. And there's a way how I have done it, right? I have created this result through becoming grounded in my masculinity, developing the ability to communicate and express myself authentically while staying grounded and masculine, and then being a leader. I don't follow. I don't give a fuck about people's opinions. I don't care what anybody else is doing. I do my shit. And that's attractive to women, because this is a strong masculine energy and a man that can handle life. So if certain things come, people try to challenge the relationship, challenge me, I step up and I say, what's up? You know what I mean? And the woman doesn't have to worry about shit. So she can just be feminine and be submissive and be compliant, because she knows her man will handle anything else in the external environment. And that's through being grounding your masculinity, being able to express yourself authentically. People can feel that. They can feel when somebody's real, somebody means what they say. And then a leader, right? A man that can lead. I lead women. I lead men. I'm a leader. I lead myself. I'm not following, as far as following goes, I will follow somebody who I feel has achieved something I have not achieved, right? So I learned from, great people. Like I read, Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. That was a great emperor. I will listen to what he has to say, because he became an emperor, right? For real. He was an emperor, and he was a positive emperor and a successful emperor. Okay, I'll learn from a dude like that. But in my life, I lead. I'm not waiting for Marcus Aurelius to reincarnate and so I can follow. No, I just read his book, I learn the shit, and then I go and lead. I go and live my life. See what I'm saying? So these 3 qualities, this is what I teach you in the program. How to be grounded in your masculinity, how to express yourself authentically, and how to lead. This is how you get women. I'm telling you, at the core, this is the core. This is the inner game. The inner game trumps all the other shit. All the what do you say, what do you do, all that shit. No, becoming grounded in your masculinity, being able to express yourself authentically, and being able to lead. Any man that gets these three components right will attract beautiful women, will attract high caliber women, right? So if you're not attracting high caliber women, it's because you're not strong in these three areas, right? And ask yourself, are you, right? Go ahead, ask yourself, are you grounded in your masculinity? Are you able to express yourself authentically with 8s, 9s, and 10s? Maybe you could do it with your friends and family, but can you do it with 8s, 9s, 10s, or do you tiptoe around them and walk on eggshells and try to not offend them and filter your words? Can you lead a woman? Can you grab her hand and walk and go? Can you check her? Can you tell her when she's wrong? Can you tell her, no, you're going in the wrong path, or you're doing the wrong thing, or no, that doesn't make any sense? Or can you challenge her? They look to challenge us. Can you challenge her back? Can you stay grounded when she challenges you? She says, oh, do you approach a lot of girls? You say, yeah, all the time. Actually, right before you, I was just talking to this other girl. We were talking about, I was telling her about rings, back in ancient Greek culture. You don't budge. You don't get fazed by their tests. Like, who gives a fuck? Like, I'm a man and I love women and that's just what it is. Or whatever test they send your way. You don't break down. So anyway, the program is called the Sexy Beast Program. It's $500, right? It's a 3-month program, right? Each month I give you specific action steps to take to build up these 3 areas: grounded masculinity, authentic expression, and leadership, right? You get these 3 things on point, bro, you can do anything. You can attract beautiful women. You can increase your income. You can start a business. You can increase the income in your business. You can improve your relationships with your family and friends, because you become the best version of yourself, right? So if you're interested in the Sexy Beast Program, hit me up. I give you the details, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.